Hi. I thought that I would make a video for you guys to let you kind of see what you do when you get your case. And it's a very exciting time. I know that anytime I have a new member and their case comes in, they text me or they call me and they're very excited about that. So your new case is going to kind of look like this. And that is, of course, if you got the premium case. But even if you got the starter case, you're just going to get to see some additional training on some of the products that come there, but all of the things that come in the starter case are also included in the premium case as well. So let's just start with what we've got. I didn't organize it. I just opened up the box so that it would look exactly like it looks like when you get yours. Okay, so we start with the big bag, and that is an awesome bag, and it also has the smaller bag as well. So it has the starter bag and it has the larger bag, okay, and they're pretty self-explanatory. Just go ahead and open those up and look in them and look at all of your different pockets and little caddies and that type of thing, and organize it however you like to organize yours. Obviously, it has the packing list. It's always a good idea anytime that you get something from anywhere, Beauty Control or any other place, to check these off as you take them out. And also that will help you as a new spa girl to kind of get familiar with what some of the things are called and maybe what their abbreviations are, so that when you do your next orders, you'll know how to check those off. Keep those for tax purposes, okay, as well. Not that that has anything to do with these products right now, but just a little advice added in. All right, so the first thing I'm pulling out here is the Detox Refreshing Mist. I personally definitely take this to spas. I spritz this across the guest as I am doing their relaxation, and they have their iPads on, which we'll get those out of the box in just a moment. And then I also, just as far as personal use, I spritz my pillow with this every night before I go to bed. Before I lay my clean face down on my clean pillow. So that's the first thing that I have inside of the premium case box. I'm trying for you guys to get to see the box as well here. Okay, now we have a couple of different tonics, and I just happened to be fortunate to pull out both tonics first, and don't know if you'll be able to see those very well or not. One of them is AHAs, which stands for alpha hydroxy acids. One of them is PHA, which stands for polyhydroxy acids. And if you have not done skin sensors yet, you should probably do skin sensors on yourself before you decide which one of these to use. If you have already done skin sensors, then you know that generally speaking, the one with PHAs is for normal to dry skin types, and AHAs is for combination oily skin types. And that would be step 3 in our skincare, but I'll go back over that in just a moment. Okay, we have our hand scrub. Well, I know that where there's a hand scrub, there is also a hand cream. So I'm just going to kind of look down in the box for the hand cream. And I did find that. And because I do have the premium case, I have 2 of these. All right, so all you're going to need is you're going to have to just get the spatulas, which will also be down in this box as well. There are little spatulas included. You just take a scoop out and you scrub it all over your hands, front, back, side to side, up into your cuticles. If you're like me, it's the only love your cuticles probably ever get, unless you go and have it done professionally. And then just one small pea-sized amount of this hand cream is all you need to seal in the moisture from your hand scrub for up to 4 washings. So that's just information for you as a new spa member, and also any of the guests at the spas that you'll be doing in the next few days or weeks. All right, I have these boxes next, and these are our moisturizers, our daytime moisturizers. So we have the moisture cream and we have the moisture lotion. Again, it depends on your skin type and your skincare analysis, which I will talk a little bit more about in just a few moments. We have our pedicure foot salve. This is your foot cream, your foot lotion, there are lots of different ways that you can use this to optimize how wonderful it makes your feet feel. It even might even make you feel a little tingly in your feet. Sometimes people say that. This one is the same as most of our other products. Very, very small amount is all you need. Maybe about a 2 green pea sized amounts for 1 foot would probably be all that you would need. And we have 2 exfoliating polishes. One of these is to go with your full size combination oily skincare line, and the other one's to go with your normal to dry skincare line. You have 2 sets of the wonderful new and improved Skin Logic's refreshing eye pads. These, a lot of people decide to keep these even in the refrigerator to make them even cooler, but they are always cool no matter when I use them. And these are wonderful sized. I love that they're a more natural size for the eyes. And these also might feel a little tingly. If you're at a spa and you tell your guests that that it's a possibility that they might feel them get a little bit tingly, then they just know to expect that and they're fine with it. And otherwise, they may take them off if they don't appreciate how that feels. And that just as long as you tell them that up front, they're usually fine with that. There's a little bag, and inside the bag we have the Spa Manicure Cuticle Oil Pen, and it is slanted so that you can push your cuticles back. And then when you open this up, take the plastic off of it, it's like a little brush. You can turn the bottom, which is how you get the oil to come to the brush. You can brush that on there, push the cuticles back. It softens it up and makes your cuticles easier to deal with. All right, another great product in our manicure line. I have our professional skincare tool here, and where there is a professional skincare tool, there is bound to be some microderm appeal in here somewhere. I haven't gotten to the microderm appeal just yet, but as soon as I do, I will talk about this again. It's basically your buffer. All right. Now, you're going to have a smaller box. If you got the starter size case instead, or the starter case instead of the premium case, then this will be all of your skincare. These little boxes are really nice too, to keep them and display them. And same products, the same facial line that I've already been discussing in the full size, just in the starter size. And you get 2 sets of 2 complete sets of them, one for the normal to dry skin and one for the combination oily. You do also get the night cream, and you get the eye cream. Okay, so you get the Ultra Rich Night Cream, which would be for the normal to dry line, and you get the original night cream, which is for the combination oily, and you get one for each of those lines. These bottles are exactly half the size of the full size skincare. You're going to get the wonderful Tiara Azul Thermal Fango Mask. It has zeolite in it, so this is the one that gets warm in your hands when you rub them together before you apply that to your face. Okay. We have the original Tight, Firm, and Fill for face, and we have the original Tight, Firm, and Fill for eye. All right, so I'm going to hang on to these for a little bit. They're basically your Botox in a jar, and I'm going to talk about these in just a moment too. I just want to make sure I get the rest of my full-size skincare out, and then I'll go over the steps with you a little bit. We have the full-size Ultra Rich night cream and the original night cream. Again, Ultra Rich is for the normal to dry skin type, and the original is for combination oily. because this person was smart and got the premium case and took advantage of the premium case, they've already earned this fabulous free gift. It is the Work Weekend Wow palette in Showstopper, and also has a mascara with it as well. And if you got the starter case and you're thinking, oh, I wish I had this, and you're in your first 30 days, there's still good news for you. So just reach out to your recruiter or your director and find out how you can earn this as a free gift as well, even if you got the starter case instead of the premium case. All right, as promised, the spatulas. Those spatulas, again, for the instant manicure, because you do want to shake that up. You want to stir that up. The salt, the Dead Sea salts do settle to the bottom, so you want to stir that up so you can get the salts and the essential oils mixed together very well. Just a little scoop, about the half of the size of this would be about all you would need. Okay. Great, great Sales Aid tool. If you did not get this and you would like to have this because you got the starter case instead of the premium case, you can look under Sales Aids on BeautyNet and you can find this. It's a great little flip chart, and basically it tells you exactly what to do at the spa, and it will give you exactly the words to say on the back. So it's going to be something that's very, very beneficial for you. It gives you some good tips to starting the spa, and then it goes through everything with you step by step. So honestly, if you had this, you would know how to apply your own skincare, even if you've forgotten since you went to Beauty U or since your last spa experience. All right, so it starts with greeting the guest and doing the instant manicure at the sink, and then it's telling you exactly what to say in the italics at the bottom, a place for notes there. Great little tool for beginning spa girls or veteran spa girls. Just a good tool for all of us. All right, we have 2 of the full-size eye creams, and this is the same formula regardless of skin type. So the normal to dry and the combination oily skin types both use the same eye cream, just like we both use the same exfoliating polish. You get 2 of the fabulous Spa Gel neck wraps. If you don't already have one of these for yourself, I highly recommend having one for yourself. It, especially as cold as it's been recently, you might want to go ahead and heat that up and put that on and warm yourself up and let that sink down into those neck muscles. And it feels so good because we carry so much of our tension in our shoulders and neck area as ladies. However, these are also fabulous hostess gifts as well, so you may want to hang on to the other one to give as a gift to your very first hostess who has at least 5 guests at her spa. Let her know that she only gets it if she does have 5 guests or 6 guests or whatever it is that you're choosing as your minimum for guests at a spa. The outside of this is, it velcros on and off, and it is machine washable. These can also be frozen, and everybody's like, why would you ever freeze them? For maybe ball games that are outside in the summer or camping, or if someone in the house has a fever. It does take a little longer to freeze just because it is gel. You should not heat it up more than 1 minute in the microwave because you don't want the gel inside to bust. All right, so you do get 2 of those. And you're going to get some beauty books. These are our product guides, and they give all the retail prices and all of the products that we currently carry. They're beautiful. They do a fabulous job on these, and you will have some to share, maybe to leave at doctors' or dentist offices, and come back and pick them up. They are nice to have in a teacher workroom. Leave them there for a week and have someone there in charge of gathering that for you if they wanted to do a book spa. Lots of different things that you can do with those. All right, now we are to a pack that has several wonderful spa tools in it, and among those spa tools you're going to see the skin sensors. They're super easy. You just take the skin sensors and you're going to touch the gray portion of the skin sensor to either your forehead or your cheek, and It's really not hard. As long as you can count to 10, you can skin censor yourself or anyone else for that matter. So there's one that says cheek and there's one that says forehead, and so you can just touch the one that says cheek to your cheek, and it's the gray part down. The gray part is the sensor, and you're just going to hold it there for just a few seconds, just about 10 seconds or so, and take that back off and lay that down. And then you do the exact same thing for the one that for the forehead. Again, there's the gray part. So I'm going to make sure the gray part touches my skin. I'm just going to hold it in place. Make sure that I count 10 Mississippis usually when I'm doing this on a guest or someone I'm meeting for a one-on-one to make sure that it's been on there long enough. And it shows you some dots there, okay? And so if you go on to your beauty page or someone else's beauty page and you go to the little icon that says S period P period A period, that's your skincare analysis. It will give you a little video of how to use these, and then it'll ask you a few questions. Also, there are some other guides that come in your case if you have the premium case. Again, if you got the starter case, no big deal. You can also find all of these sales aids on sorry, I had to get my scissors. You can also find all of these sales aids under sales aids on BeautyNet. So you can pick up any of these that you like or that you find helpful or that you think would be great for you to use at a spa. And you can see this is what the front of it looks like. There are some questions to answer here. Then there's a little place for site censoring. Okay, and so you can see I would fall in the normal to dry category with both of those, and so then I would know which skincare I needed to use. All right, another great tool that comes in the premium case is the Dream Wheel. I love the Dream Wheel. I like to pass it around and let people spend some quality time with the Dream Wheel. I love that there are things on it as realistic as groceries. And then if somebody is dreaming a little bit bigger because they are at a place where groceries are not so much of an issue for them, then maybe they're thinking of dream travel. So no matter where that guest or that client is in their financial life at the time, there's something on the Dream Wheel that may connect with them. So it's a very powerful tool, and you know what, use the Dream Wheel yourself. See where you are, see what you need to find out about your dreams and where you want to take your business. We have some for demonstration only, not for resale stickers to put on what you will be using to spa with, the products that you'll be using to spa with. Your standard 3 copy order forms. And then there are also the Hostess Benefits envelopes, and it gives our companies ideas for the percentages to give as discounts to your hostesses when their spas reach certain sales limits. These are nice also because you can put little letters or even one of the beauty books down inside for your new hostess to take home that night if she books at the spa. Lots of different ways to use those. All right. As promised, we have some Microderm Appeal. All right, so the Microderm Appeal and the buffer. You just put this on. I tell my my guests just to put it on superficially, rub it on their face. I even will demo this on the back of the hand sometimes as well. It also works really well to do it that way. You just leave it on. You can spritz them with detox or with herbal hydrating mist to reactivate it. Just leave it on for about 60 seconds, and you buffer, and then you wash it right back off. It's amazing. It's amazing what Microderm can do. If you haven't done Microderm yet, you're in for a treat. Do follow the directions on the back and make sure that you're not doing it too often. I mean, there is a sunburn alert on the back that you might want to be aware of and that type of thing. If you're going to be out in the sun, in the direct sunlight, you might want to do that maybe a week before you go on vacation or something instead of the night before you're in that hot sun. There are also 2 lip appeals. And this is our mask, our lip mask. It is fabulous for dry lips. Okay, the most confusing thing to any of my consultants or my smart shoppers is the fact that both of the things that we used on their lips at the spa are in this one container. There are 2 lids. All right, so the first lid is on the bottom, and that's where your white lip appeal is located. That is your mask. You can put it directly on the lips, also a little bit above and below the lips if there are any areas that you'd like to iron out as far as wrinkles go, or if you have blackheads above or below the lips. Leave that on just until it dries. And then a lot of people will take it off dry. They'll just rub it off or use a tissue to take it off. I do take it off wet personally, so either way will work. And then the next lid is the top lid, the bluish green lid, and that is your lip balm, and it is just by far the best lip balm in the history of the world. And if you don't believe me, just try it for yourself and you'll be convinced too. All right. So you get 2 of those. And I love that with the premium case, because then you do have one just to go ahead and keep in your bathroom or bedroom or wherever you plan to use your lip appeal. And then you have another one to go ahead and put in that spa case that you're planning to take and demo. Or you've got one to take and demo, and you've got one to sell right away. So it sets you up really well in your business, in the beginning of your business. All right, so last things that I'm going to cover after you have skin censored and you have used our wonderful little guide, wherever that wonderful little guide just went, our wonderful little guide knowing which steps to do in which order. Whichever one of your cleansers, either the gel or the lotion that you're supposed to use, you just use a dime to nickel sized amount, and you cleanse your face with it just like you would always wash your face. Rub your hands together, get some tap water or herbal hydrating mist, and get the ingredients wet. Put it all over, your face. Wash with it. Take it back off with the washcloth, or even just under the shower spray if you're doing that in the shower. Although make sure that you are doing this before you go to bed at night, because it's very important to wash your face before you go to bed, as your skin repairs itself while you're sleeping, and we want to give it all the help that we can. And then after we have done our cleanser, the next step is the exfoliating polish. You only need actually not very much of this at all. You only need like a small green pea-sized amount of the exfoliating polish. This is the wonderful exfoliating polish with the jojoba seeds, and gives a brightening effect. It's our little scrub. It's not a harsh scrub. Some people can use this daily. If you have very dry skin, maybe you want to use this every other day instead of daily. Kind of know your skin type, and you can decide from there. Step 3 is your tonic. You can put this on just as if it were an aftershave almost, and just splash this on your face if you wanted to. However, I always use a cotton round with mine. I want to see what it's taking back off. I use all of my cleansing products and my microderm from Décolleté. Let me move up my décolleté. From Décolleté up. I am also trying to avoid wrinkles in the chest area as well. So I put this on a cotton round. I put it all over my face. This stays on my skin. I get behind my ears and my neck. This stays on my skin. It is my final rinse. Now, because this person did get the premium case, they also got their Tight Firm and Fill products. Or perhaps you chose one of the 2 bonus sets from Beauty U, and you either have these or you have the Extreme, which is in silver, Tight Firm and Fill. Your Tight Firm and Fill goes on after your tonic, whichever tonic you use, AHAs or PHAs. And so you will use your Tight Firm and Fill for face and your Tight Firm and Fill for eye as directed on the packaging after you have done the tonic. After your Tight Firm and Fill, or any of your regeneration products actually, after you've done your Tight Firm and Fill products, then you're ready for either your day cream or lotion, depending on, again, on your skin type. And after you have finished with your, if it's a day, because this is SPF 20 in it, and so that would be your day cream that goes on after your Tight Firm and Fill. Or if it's night, then you're going to be looking for not only your Tight Firm and Fill, but you're going to be looking for your eye cream that I had laid down as well. And so if it were night, then you would be using your night cream after you had done your Tight Firm and Fill products, and then your eye cream. The reason you do not want to use this during the day is because it has retinol, which makes you very sun sensitive. It's kind of dangerous actually to use retinol products during the day. So the night cream is fabulous and they're absolutely going to love it. It's by far one of my favorite products for sure, and the night cream as well. So that's how you would end your facial for yourself or for your guest. And if it's a daytime spa, then use the day cream. If it's nighttime spa, then use the night cream. Or if perhaps you would like to give them a little taste of both, then you could maybe give samples of your night cream for them to take home and use later in the night. Or you could possibly use do half of their face with the day cream and half of their face with the night cream. Totally up to you. But those are your products that come in your box. I think that covers all of them. I hope that this has been helpful for you. And you know what? Go spa yourself. The best way to be able to share this with other people is for you to fall in love with the products again yourself. So practice with them and use them on yourself, and be prepared for the number of comments that you're going to get, like, oh, have you done something different with your hair? Or oh, have you lost weight? They're going to notice something different. Some people will pinpoint it immediately and they'll say, oh, your skin looks so great, it looks so glowing and it looks so healthy. And some people will be able to pick up on that, but some people will just know that something's different and they won't exactly be able to tell what. So it is nice to see the changes in your own skin and then be a product of your products and give testimony of that to your guests at your spas. And I hope that you've enjoyed watching the video and getting to know your products, and I know you're going to have a lot more fun when you get to interact with the products yourself. Have a great time doing that, and happy spaing. Bye guys.